that criminal will still remember the person who exposed them.
Of course.
Now, that doesn't mean that everything that somebody does that's against the rules deserves retaliation, right? This is the idea behind not just law, but justice. Many people around the world have cheated on an exam or something like that, or they've cut a corner, or they've broken the rules. There are people who have stolen to feed their families. There are people who have done things that they're not proud of because they couldn't come up with any other choice. And I think we have to remember that beyond what simply the law says, we have to always remember the circumstances that brought people to making these decisions. Maybe they were trying to do the right thing. Maybe they made a mistake and did the wrong thing. And we have to recognize that there has to be room for compassion. There has to be room for understanding the different circumstances of people's lives. Because if we simply decide the law is the only thing that matters, and anybody who brushes up against the rules and breaks them, whether right or wrong, has simply broken the law and that's all that matters, we have stopped the progress of all of our societies in moving forward. Now, this might sound a little bit abstract, but when you think about it, it becomes much more clear. When we think about the progress of human rights throughout history, people have often started movements for social justice, movements for progress that are against the law. Whether they're the prohibition of this substance or this practice or this religion, whether it's the way people live or the way they worship or the way they love one another. If we simply paralyze policy on the basis of this is the way things have always been, and we stop listening to people and why they want to live this way, why they want to make this choice, what we're making is a world that can't move forward. Maybe you think it's good enough. And for some people, that's all right. Some people, they can believe that, and we can all have different opinions about this. But we have to recognize that if we do that, we're shutting the door to all possible better futures. And if there's even the tiniest speck of injustice in the world today, when we close that door, we're accepting that. We're becoming a part of that injustice. We're defending injustice. And I don't think that's what we want to do as a people or as a world.